Alrighty, let's talk about the Arc-Welded Nerfs that Paradox implemented in patch 1.2. It's stupid. It's a stupid nerf in principle. Like, I'm saying in principle here, because in practice, no, you're never gonna get to Arc-Welded. Like, normally when you get to Arc-Welded, the game is literally just over already. You will be lagging so hard in the 1900s that you are not gonna be able to utilize the full power of Arc-Welded anyways. And why do I say that in principle it's stupid? Well, and also since they also just increased the research tag costs of like all the tags, and no, they didn't really increase the progress you get from journal entries. They just scaled it. It's not an increase; it's a scale. Like they just scaled it accordingly to the increased costs. Well, you are really not gonna get to Arc-Welded, let's be honest here. Like Arc-Welded, it's not gonna happen even. So in practice, no, it's not really a nerf. It doesn't change anything. Now, why do I say that in principle it's stupid and they really shouldn't have done it? Well, that's because here's a chart comparing the four types of construction methods. I didn't translate this, so I will just translate it on the fly. Wood, iron, steel, and arc welded. And this is the efficiency comparison, like the cost comparison of every single point of construction points that we get. So essentially, 1 point of construction costs 559 in the old arc welded, which is a 11.31% increase in efficiency. So we can see the problem here, right? Paradox, I'm citing them here, I believe, said that they are nerfing Arc-Welded because it's way too efficient. Now this is using values of the old Arc-Welded. Like we're talking about 20 construction points here, and we're talking about the old values, which is 90. Where can I find that? Yeah, 90 CO and 50 glass. So this is the old Arc-Welded, the supposedly efficient Arc-Welded. It's an efficiency improvement of 11 freaking %. What the fuck? How is this so efficient? Like, look at steel. Steel has an efficiency improvement over the last level over iron of 41 freaking %. Iron has an efficiency improvement of 58%. Oh, by the way, this is using a wage of 6. If we turn down the wage even lower, which kind of a wage of 5 is what you kind of see in games right now, Arc-Welded is even worse. Like, there's now only an efficiency improvement of 10%. And if we change it over to the new values, which is what? We're talking about 90 steel and 40 glass here. 90 steel and 40 glass. No. 50 steel and 40 glass. 50 steel and 40 glass, and then we decrease this to 15. There is only an efficiency improvement of freaking 5%. For tier 5 tech. Tier freaking 5. Like, it takes forever to get here. And also, now tier 5 tags cost you like what? 24,000 to get to. So you're not even gonna get there if you do not like put every single bit of your innovation into production. You're just not gonna get there. So in this kind of scenario, why do they think it's a good idea to nerf Arc-Welded? Like, are they just implementing every single idea from like random mods now? Like, sure, that mod isn't really random. I wouldn't say it's random. I respect the people who made the mod, but it's a stupid change in principle. You're nerfing something that's not really strong in the first place, in the name of it being too strong, and making it just outright useless, even if people manage to get it. I don't know. I do not understand why effort is being directed here to nerf Arc-Welded. Like, if we look at it, if you want to nerf the player, if you think like say the player is too strong or something, nerf steel. Go ahead. Steel is incredibly efficient. Nerfing that is fine. Like, you don't have. I'm okay with it because it will create a practical impact in gameplay. So it's not a principle thing anymore; it's a practical thing. And do I Am I against nerfing steel because steel is really efficient? No, I'm fine with steel getting nerfed. Steel is fine. Like, it's, I would understand it if Paradox want to slow down the game a bit so that they don't have to come up with mechanics for us to like get more resources, because you run out of resources back in patch 1.1 in like 50 years or something. So sure, it's understandable that if they want to slow down the game, nerfing steel is a great way about it, and that's fine. I'm okay with it. Go ahead, nerf steel to like what, 7 construction points, or I mean 8 construction points, 12% increase, and that's fine. I'm okay with that. However, nerfing Arc-Welded is like, okay, it doesn't impact actual gameplay. Nobody really gets to Arc-Welded now in the new version of the game. And it does it changes nothing. It changes nothing, and you're nerfing it because it's too efficient. How the fuck is it efficient when we're talking about a 5% improvement over steel? Like, you are literally getting a 5% improvement. The only efficiency you are getting from switching to Arc-Welded is the construction cost and the labor cost, like the population cost of building like double the steel, double the construction sectors essentially. And we all know that construction sectors are very cheap, and the population required by construction sectors compared to say like your actual industries is almost nothing. Like, if you go into a late game save and you just take a look at what percentage of your population actually work in actual construction sectors, it's like 10% at most. So no, you're not really getting a real efficiency boost here. Like, I just don't understand why they decided to nerf Arc-Welded of anything. It's stupid. It's really the stupidest way I can think to go about this. Like, sure, you can say that, oh, Arc-Welded provides like millions of local construction efficiency. It's gonna make it provides like 2% construction efficiency. With 60 levels, you can just override the turmoil modus for that thing. So Arc-Welded is too strong. Yeah, however, if we take a look, the Paradox nerf construction efficiency of Arc-Welded? No! Paradox didn't nerf. If there's any reason Paradox wants to nerf Arc-Welded, they nerfed the local construction efficiency. But they didn't. That's literally the only reason for them to nerf it. And they did not. What the fuck? I don't get it. It's like, oh, we're nerfing stuff just randomly because people said so. Modders said so. Modders decided it's a good idea. We're not even gonna consider what's the actual efficiency improvements here. They just thought it's a good idea, so we thought it's a good idea as well. We think it's a good idea as well. Like, don't you guys have a designer or like numbers guy who look at this kind of stuff, like who map out the efficiencies of each types of production methods? Oh, by the way, there's also the fine arts change. That's even more stupid. Profit of 190. Seriously, this literally just nerfed capitalism to the ground. I don't know. I don't even know what to say now. Okay, so yeah, that's enough of this ranting. Let's just bye bye.